Where the landscape is constantly evolving and opportunities are everywhere, the way you approach life can determine how far you go. Positivity is more than just having a cheerful attitude. It's a mindset that shapes your decisions, influences how others perceive you, and ultimately opens doors that may otherwise remain closed. When you believe in the possibility of good outcomes, you tend to seek out paths that align with growth, creativity, and success. This mindset fuels opportunities because it changes the way you think, the way you act, and the way others respond to you. A positive mindset helps you focus on solutions instead of problems. In a country where innovation is celebrated and competition is intense, challenges are inevitable. Whether you're a small business owner in New York, a student in California, or an employee in Texas, you will face moments where things don't go as planned. The difference between those who move forward and those who stay stuck often comes down to perspective. If you approach difficulties with negativity, you may get trapped in frustration and self-doubt. But if you choose positivity, you start asking empowering questions like, what can I do next? Who can I connect with for advice? Or how can I turn this setback into a lesson? These questions lead to action, and action creates opportunities. Positivity also attracts people to you. In America's diverse society, relationships matter as much as skill and talent. Whether you're networking at a conference, working in a team, or simply meeting people in your community, your attitude leaves a mark. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate optimism because positivity signals confidence, reliability, and hope. When you carry a positive energy, you encourage others to collaborate with you, recommend you, and trust you with opportunities. This is why many successful entrepreneurs, leaders, and influencers emphasize the importance of staying optimistic even during difficult times, because people want to be around individuals who lift them up, not bring them down. Moreover, positivity fuels creativity and innovation. The American spirit is deeply rooted in the idea of building something better, whether it's starting a business, inventing a product, or finding new solutions to old problems. A negative mindset often shuts down creative thinking because it focuses on limitations and risks. In contrast, a positive mindset keeps you open to possibilities. You're more willing to take calculated risks, explore unconventional ideas, and believe that something great can happen if you put in the work. Many breakthroughs in technology and culture came from individuals who refused to be discouraged and instead saw challenges as opportunities for something greater. Another powerful aspect of positivity is that it strengthens perseverance. Opportunities rarely come instantly. They often require consistent effort, patience, and resilience. If you believe that good things are possible, you're more likely to keep going despite delays, failures, or rejections. This is especially important in America's fast-moving world, where competition can be fierce and change happens quickly. Your ability to maintain a hopeful outlook will help you spot openings that others might miss simply because they've given up too soon. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, hope instead of fear, and growth rather than stagnation. When you adopt this approach, you begin to notice opportunities in everyday situations, whether it's meeting someone new who could become a mentor, discovering a skill you didn't know you had, or finding a new path when the old one is blocked. In the end, positivity fuels opportunity because it changes both your internal world and your external results. Internally, it shapes your thoughts, emotions, and confidence. Externally, it influences how people perceive and interact with you, creating an environment where opportunities naturally flow toward you. In a country built on ambition, dreams, and determination, your positive mindset might just be the most powerful tool you have to unlock your full potential. If you can master this mindset, you'll find that even in moments of uncertainty, opportunities are always around the corner, waiting for the person who believes they are possible. Resilience through optimism. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, to keep moving forward despite obstacles, and to adapt to changes with strength and determination. In the United States, where the pace of life is fast, competition is intense, and challenges are inevitable, resilience is often the deciding factor between those who succeed and those who give up. But there's a secret ingredient that makes resilience even stronger: optimism. When you combine resilience, you create a powerful mindset that allows you to not only survive challenges, but to grow from them. Optimism is not about denying reality or ignoring problems. It's about believing that no matter how difficult the present situation may be, there is always a way forward. In a country where dreams are built and rebuilt every day, having optimism means you see challenges as temporary, not permanent, as opportunities for learning, not as the end of the road. This belief gives you the energy to keep going even when things get tough. For example, imagine someone starting a small business in the United States. They put in long hours, invest their savings, and pour their passion into it. But after a year, they face financial setbacks and low customer demand. A person without optimism might see this as proof that they have failed and decide to close the business for good. But someone with resilience through optimism will look for creative solutions, maybe adjusting the business model, reaching out to mentors, or finding new marketing strategies. They believe that even though the current moment is hard, it doesn't define their future. Optimism changes the way you interpret difficulties. Without it, challenges can feel overwhelming, draining your energy and motivation. With it, you view setbacks as part of the journey, a chapter in your story, not the whole book. This shift in perspective helps you keep your focus on solutions instead of dwelling on the problem. It's the difference between saying, "I can't do this and I haven't figured this out yet, but I will." That small change in language can have a massive impact on your actions and outcomes. In American history, countless examples show how resilience through optimism has shaped the nation. Think of inventors like Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found ways that won't work." Or athletes who train tirelessly despite repeated losses, believing that their next game could be their breakthrough. These individuals didn't succeed because life was easy. They succeeded because they kept going with an optimistic heart. Another important aspect of resilience through optimism is emotional recovery. Life in the US often demands quick decisions and constant adaptation, whether in business, education, or personal life. Setbacks can be emotionally exhausting, and without a positive mindset, it's easy to get stuck in disappointment. Optimism helps you recover emotionally faster, which means you can return to action sooner. Instead of letting one bad moment ruin your week, you're able to bounce back and keep your momentum. Optimism also inspires resilience in those around you. If you are part of a team, whether in a workplace, a sports group, or even your family, your optimistic attitude can influence everyone else's morale. When people see you handling difficulties with confidence and hope, they are encouraged to do the same. In this way, your resilience becomes contagious, creating a stronger, more united environment. It's important to note that resilience through optimism doesn't happen automatically. It's a skill you can develop. It requires daily practice, such as focusing on gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and celebrating small wins along the way. Each time you choose optimism in the face of difficulty, you strengthen your resilience, making it easier to handle In the grand picture of life, difficulties are inevitable, but defeat is optional. Resilience through optimism means you acknowledge the hard moments, but you refuse to let them define you. You understand that even when one door closes, another can open, if you keep your mind open to possibilities and your spirit ready to try again. In a land known for its never-give-up attitude, resilience fueled by optimism is one of the most valuable qualities you can have. It's what keeps you standing when others have fallen, and it's what turns setbacks into stepping stones toward your goals. With this mindset, you don't just get through challenges, you grow stronger because of them. Positive energy inspires others. Positive energy is one of the most powerful forces you can bring into any environment. In the United States, where people from all walks of life come together to work and pursue their dreams, the way you carry yourself has a lasting impact on those around you. Positive energy is more than just a smile or a friendly greeting. It's the consistent expression of optimism, encouragement, and hope, even when circumstances are challenging. It's about choosing to be the kind of person who lifts others up rather than pulls them down. When you embody this kind of energy, you inspire people to think bigger, work harder, and believe in themselves. Think about how it feels to be around someone who radiates positivity. Their presence makes the room feel lighter, conversations flow more easily, and challenges seem less intimidating. People are naturally drawn to this kind of person because positive energy signals safety, support, and possibility. In America's fast-paced world, where stress, deadlines, and competition can often create tension, someone with genuine positivity becomes a beacon of encouragement. They remind others that no matter how tough things get, there is always hope and a reason to keep moving forward. One of the key ways positive energy inspires others is through example. Words are powerful, but actions speak louder. When people see you handling setbacks with grace, maintaining your composure under pressure, and treating others with kindness regardless of the situation, they notice. Your behavior sets a standard, and it can motivate them to adopt a similar approach. This is why leaders, whether in business, sports, or community service, often emphasize the importance of maintaining a positive outlook. They understand that their energy affects not just themselves, but everyone they lead. Positive energy also fosters collaboration. In workplaces, schools, and community projects across the US, success often depends on teamwork. If even one person brings negativity into the group, it can lower morale and slow progress. On the other hand, a positive attitude can unify a team and help everyone focus on solutions rather than problems. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means approaching them with the belief that they can be solved together. When people feel supported and valued, they're more willing to share ideas, take risks, and go the extra mile. Another important impact of positive energy is that it gives people the courage to believe in themselves. Often, individuals doubt their own abilities, especially when faced with challenges. Your encouragement, belief in their potential, and refusal to give in to negativity can be the spark they need to take action. Many successful Americans, from entrepreneurs to artists, can trace a turning point in their lives. Back to someone who believed in them when they didn't believe in themselves. That kind of influence can change the course of someone's future. Positive energy is also deeply connected to emotional resilience. When people around you see that your positivity is genuine, not fake or forced, they learn that optimism can coexist with reality. They understand that you're not ignoring problems, you're simply choosing to face them with strength and hope. This approach teaches others that positivity is not about avoiding difficulty, but about finding light in the middle of it. In challenging times, such as economic downturns, community crises, or personal hardships, this type of optimism can give people the motivation they need to keep going. It's worth noting that positive energy is contagious. The more you practice it, the more it spreads. A kind word, a genuine compliment, or simply listening with empathy can set off a chain reaction. For example, helping a stressed coworker see the bigger picture might not only improve their day, it could influence how they treat someone else later. This ripple effect can extend far beyond what you see, creating a culture of kindness and support in your environment. Of course, maintaining positive energy requires intentional effort. It means being mindful of your own thoughts and emotions, surrounding yourself with uplifting influences, and practicing gratitude daily. It also means taking care of your physical and mental well-being, because it's hard to inspire others when you're running on empty. By prioritizing self-care, you ensure that your positivity is sustainable and authentic. In the end, positive energy is not just a personal trait, it's a gift you give to others. In a diverse nation filled with challenges and opportunities, your choice to lead with optimism can make a real difference. You might not always know the impact you've had on someone's life, but rest assured, every encouraging word, every hopeful smile, and every display of strength in the face of adversity plants a seed. Those seeds grow into confidence, resilience, and motivation in others, shaping their journey in ways you may never fully realize. When you choose to carry positive energy, you're not just improving your own life, you're inspiring others to believe in themselves, to work together, and to keep striving for. And in a country built on dreams, that kind of inspiration is one of the most valuable contributions you can make. Gratitude builds a better future. Gratitude is often seen as a simple act saying thank you when someone helps you or feeling appreciative for the good things in life. But in reality, gratitude is a powerful mindset that can shape the course of your future. In the United States, where the drive for success is strong and the pace of life is fast, it's easy to focus on what you don't have yet, the next promotion, the bigger house, the next achievement. While ambition is important, an unbalanced focus on what's missing can leave you feeling constantly dissatisfied. Gratitude, on the other hand, shifts your attention to what is already good in your life, giving you a sense of contentment and clarity that fuels growth, resilience, and long-term success. At its core, gratitude changes the way you view your journey. Instead of seeing success as something far away, it allows you to recognize that you are already making progress. This perspective helps you approach the future with optimism and patience, rather than stress and desperation. In America's culture of constant advancement, this mindset is essential. Gratitude doesn't mean you stop striving, it means you pursue your goals from a place of abundance instead of lack. One of the ways gratitude builds a better future is by improving your relationships. Whether in business, community work, or personal life, relationships are the foundation of opportunity in the US. When you express sincere appreciation for others, their time, effort, and support, you build trust and strengthen connections. People are more likely to collaborate with, support, and recommend someone who makes them feel valued. In this way, gratitude is not only a virtue, but also a practical tool for building a strong network that can open doors in the future. Gratitude also fuels mental resilience. Life in the US can present significant challenges: economic fluctuations, competitive job markets, personal hardships, and unexpected setbacks. In such times, gratitude helps you focus on what's still good, even when much feels uncertain. This shift in focus prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by negativity. and allows you to maintain hope. For example, losing a job can be devastating, but a grateful mindset helps you see it as a chance to explore new career paths, spend time learning new skills, or build something of your own. That optimism not only eases the emotional impact, but also inspires proactive action. Scientific research supports this, showing that practicing gratitude regularly can improve emotional well-being, reduce stress, and even enhance physical health. People who take time each day to reflect on what they're thankful for tend to sleep better, have stronger immune systems, and experience greater overall life satisfaction. These benefits create a more stable foundation for future growth because a healthy and positive mind is more capable of making good decisions and seizing opportunities. Gratitude also keeps you grounded in humility, which is essential for long-term success. In a country it's easy to believe that every accomplishment is solely the result of your own hard work. While effort is important, most success stories also involve the influence of others, mentors, friends, family, colleagues, or even strangers who gave you a chance. Recognizing this truth fosters a sense of humility and responsibility, motivating you to help others in return. This cycle of giving and receiving strengthens communities and creates an environment where everyone has a better chance to thrive. In a broader sense, gratitude shapes your vision of the future. When you're thankful for what you have, you're more likely to make decisions that protect and enhance those blessings. This can mean investing in relationships, improving your skills, or giving back to your community. It can also mean protecting the environment, supporting local businesses, or mentoring others. Each of these actions builds a better future, not just for you, but for those around you. Practicing gratitude is simple, but it requires consistency. It can be as small as keeping a journal where you write 3 things you're grateful for each day, or as telling someone, "I appreciate you." It can also be internal, taking a moment each morning to acknowledge the opportunities, freedoms, and experiences you enjoy. Over time, these small acts rewire your thinking, making gratitude your natural state. Ultimately, gratitude is a bridge between your present and your future. It keeps you aware of the progress you've made while inspiring you to keep moving forward. It reminds you that success is not just about reaching the next milestone, but about appreciating the journey and the people who walk it with you. In a country built on the promise of a better tomorrow, gratitude ensures that you not only reach that future, but that you truly value it when you get there. By choosing gratitude, you set yourself up for a life where each step forward is meaningful, each connection is cherished, and every challenge becomes a reminder of how far you've come. That's how gratitude doesn't just make today brighter, it builds a stronger, better, and more fulfilling future. Conclusion: the power of positivity. Positivity is not just a mood or a fleeting feeling. It is a way of life, a conscious choice, and a powerful force that shapes our future. In a country like the United States, where opportunities are vast, but challenges are real, your mindset can be your greatest. We've seen how positivity fuels opportunity, opening doors that others might never notice. We've learned that resilience through optimism allows you to rise after every fall, turning setbacks into stepping stones. We've understood how positive energy inspires others, creating a ripple effect that lifts entire communities. And we've discovered that gratitude builds a better future, grounding our ambition in appreciation and purpose. When you combine these 4 elements, you create an unstoppable momentum. Opportunities appear because you believe they can. Challenges shrink because you trust you can overcome them. People rally to your side because your energy lifts them higher. And your future becomes brighter because gratitude keeps your vision clear and your heart strong. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing to see possibilities in every situation. It's a daily commitment to show up with hope, to lead with kindness, and to believe in a future worth building. In every corner of America, from bustling cities to quiet, small towns, people who live this way are changing lives not because they have more resources, but because they have more belief. So carry this truth with you. Your attitude is the spark that ignites your journey. Let it be positive, let it be strong, and let it inspire others. Because when you choose positive, you're not just improving your own life, you're making the world around you better. And that is the real power of positivity